We go to Kevin. Kevin, thanks for holding. What can I do for you today?
Well, Bobby, I got a 92 Saturn. I just bought it. It was only running on 2 cylinders when I bought it. I had to put an ignition control module on it, and I got it running on all 4.
Good.
But when it's idling, it rumbles. It vibrates and rumbles at idle. If the car is parked, you don't have to be moving, and it rumbles. And when you drive it, you can feel a buzz in the steering wheel and in the pedals.
I think you've got a motor mount that's the metal against metal. I think the engine's not isolated.
Or it's moving around a little bit, huh?
I think, I'll say it again.
You think the engine's moving around, buzzing on?
Oh, I think it is. I think the engine's moving around, and here's a good way. Now you got to feel. You know how you can feel that like gritting your teeth, or you're standing on one of those massage things, and it shakes your body. Oh yeah, okay.
So I've been gritting my teeth over this thing for days.
I bet you have. Put the car in have it, you crank it neutral, and you hear this noise. Put it in drive, and you feel this noise, right?
Oh, it's
a standard transmission.
It's a standard transmission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a little more difficult, but you can still do it.
Yeah.
So if you accelerate modestly, in first gear, can you feel like metal touching metal, or this vibration?
There's a buzz.
Okay. Here's what I want you to find a safe location. I want you to, in reverse, accelerate in reverse. And I say find a safe location, find some parking lot, and make sure there's no one around, so that you can let the clutch out and go backwards in reverse and apply a little more speed than in any normal case, and feel for that same event. Because what you will do is you will cock the engine in the other and load the engine in the opposite direction. Opposite torque. And if you don't feel the buzz, then you know it's got a mount problem.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of it.
That's why I called you.
Okay. Hey, thanks. Thanks for calling. Where do you live in Montana?
I actually live up by Roundup.
By Roundup.
Yeah, it's about 50 miles straight north of Billings.
Got it. Hey, thanks for your call, and let me know what happens, but be careful, don't run over anybody, okay?
Well, I got a 40-acre place here. I'll just up on the pasture and go backwards.
Okay, are you a father?
Yes, I am.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. See ya. 888-227-2546. Jerry from New York, you are now on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, thank you. What can I do for you?
I got a 2002 Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
And the other day we had like a heat wave up here in New York, and it was getting really hot. And I don't know if an air bubble got in my clutch line or something, but I put my clutch in now, and it feels really spongy. It goes down to the floor, and as you're waiting in first gear, it actually comes up to you and it starts moving.
Yeah. So there's air, so the clutch is not releasing.
It's sort of getting stuck there. I was wondering if it's like a bleeder problem or the slave cylinder, or if maybe my clutch is just going completely.
Have you looked at to make sure that the clutch slave, the master, is full of brake fluid? Yeah.
Yeah, that's full.
It's full. What color is it?
It's clean.
Is it clean? Really?
Yeah.
Usually it's black. Usually that's what happens to brake fluid and clutch fluid, same fluid. Well, in my heart of hearts, I'd like for this to be a bleed problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't have any problems or any leakage, and the fluid is full, and you haven't had to add any, that wouldn't happen. Jerry, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Two things that come to mind. Number one, it could be the clutch plate coming apart. The actual fingers of coming apart, or it could be. I don't think that it would be the clutch slave cylinder, because if it were, it would. It would just bypass. It's possible it could be. You know what the best thing to do? Take it to a shop and have them flush that whole system first before you spend any real money on repairs. And we'll call that the first step in diagnostics. And if that corrects the problem, hey, we just got a cleaner fluid, and we fix the car without having to spend any repair dollars. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. And listen, you need to find a shop that knows how to do that. So write this down. You got a pen? bgfindashop.com, and we have these little adapters that allow us to pressure bleed clutch and ABS systems correctly. I want to take a short commercial break, folks. Stay right there. I'm going to come back and take more of your calls. Don't touch the dial.